welcome back to another episode of the Hollywood Bound Actors podcast. Happy September 2025. I have not, listen, life has been lifing. The year has been yearing. Um, Today is September 3rd, 2025. I have not actually, if you've been listening to the Hollywood Bound Actor podcast for a while, you know that, listen, you just gotta be happy when it shows up, right? You just gotta say thank you more, please, when it's here. Because life is what it is. But I literally woke up this morning. You know how you wake up um, before you actually get up and you're sitting with your mind. That's the best time, by the way, when you're sitting just with your thoughts. You're thinking about either the day, what do you want to accomplish, or just how you're feeling, tapping in before you crack your eyes all the way open. And you all were on my mind this morning. You were on my mind this morning. And I said, Christine, I have a busy day, tons of appointments, tons of work to do. But I was like, girl, I just felt so compelled to connect to you today, this morning. And when I get that kind of push, even in the midst of a super busy day, like I don't even know when I'm really gonna edit this podcast. I'm gonna do my best to at least edit the audio. And if I edit, I just mean put the intro and outro. But I'm live on Instagram too because I wanted to just make the most bang out of this buck because I haven't been around. So I just want to give you a quick update on what's going on in my life. I want to say hello, Hollywood bound actors. I miss you all. I pray you are well. Oh, y'all are heavy on my heart this morning. Maybe I'm heavy on my heart. I don't know what it is, but if you've been following me for a while, I just let spirit guide. And so let's just give you a few updates. Let me give you a few updates. First of all, thank you for listening to the Hollywood Bound Actor podcast. If you don't know, if you're new here, yes, we have the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. There's an Instagram page called Hollywood Bound Actors. I'm on TikTok under actress Christine Horn. And there's a YouTube channel under my name as well with literally, I don't know, hundreds, three, four, I don't know, 300 plus videos on things you can do to accelerate your acting career. A lot of mindset, a lot of audition technique, a lot of marketing and acting techniques. Um, I um, I just finished my first gig of the year. um, uh, it was a show called Free Burt on Netflix. So grateful to be a recurring guest star on that. I have been auditioning. The auditions were so weird for me this year, 2025. At this stage of my career, I'm grateful to audition for bigger things. But like I often tell my acting community that I coach, the bigger the role, like the bigger the pool. So I remember trying to get my first co-star, my first guest star, and feeling like that was so out of reach. And sometimes that is like the first gig is the hardest one to get, or it feels like the hardest one to get. Um, and but there's more opportunity there because for the one line, the one scene, that kind of thing. And I often tell my students, the as years as you are in this longer, the things you go out for, the pool is bigger because times have changed. Now you're auditioning with um, celebrities, people who have bigger names than you, who have Emmys and Oscars, and sometimes the role you don't get is someone's Emmy role, right? And so the stakes get higher, and the pool changes. I'll say that the pool is already big at the co-star level, but the pool certainly changes at the level I'm at now and beyond, I'm sure. So 2025, I'm still, if you're wondering, trying to get it tap into my world post strike. It's still been an interesting time, even after doing a series regular on Netflix. For those of you who don't know, I did a show called Classified. It's on Amazon Prime, and I filmed that in South Africa. So you're like, okay, finally, I make this series regular. I'm gonna be boom, 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 and I got a nice chunk of series regular roles, but didn't book any. Book the room, of course. I mean, if you know me. And clearly, the stats show that the same casting director brings you in four and six times for one show. Like you're doing the right thing. Something I tell my students, I'm doing all the right things. It's just a matter of time. I'm doing all the right things. It's just a matter of time. I got to tell myself that. We get to choose what story we tell ourselves. And so I'd rather tell myself I'm doing all the right things. It's just a matter of time. I'm doing amazing, right? I'm giving my good stuff. I'm giving the good. I'm getting coaching. I'm feeling confident. I'm booking rooms. It is just a matter of time. And that gets proven over and over and over again when I do finally book something. Um, so I say all that to say, the show I shot recently was my first gig of the year, and it's a big shift for pre-strike time when I'm used to booking. And times are just interesting. It's changed. So just, and again, my version of events may not be your version of events, but I want you to just know what's been going on with me. So really grateful for that. Been really filling my time with coaching, doing some consulting, project management. Um, I have a lot of skills, and so I put them all to use. I believe in multiple streams of income. I believe in using your entire skill set. I don't believe in only depending on waiting for the phone to ring from your agent or manager, because I like to eat and I got two dogs and I have a very expensive mortgage. So, I'm in a space of you got to do what you got to do as a grown-up person in this world. I'm sure you all understand. And I want you to know not to feel any shame around it. Don't feel any, give yourself all the grace. If you are still here, still rocking, letting yourself be guided and inspired by what lights you up, please do. You know, you are still an actor and you can do many things. What else has been going on? I launched something that I launched kind of quietly because I've been so busy in my head. Let me also say that. Like, I do not have the energy that Christine at 25 had. I know I look 27. No, I'm just joking. But I don't. And I have to just honor that. I have tons of amazing ideas, but the whole, I got to do it right now, and I'm going to do 50 things at once and have a team of 10, those days are gone. And so, good morning. I'm saying good morning to some of the people on Instagram since I'm live. But I had to honor that version of me is not there anymore. There is a new version that has emerged. There's a new version that emerged, after grief and some depression and quiet times and not working um and I like her and I'm exploring her and I don't know her yet. I'm learning her. And I want to offer that to you. That's for somebody, like giving yourself the grace to learn who you are at this stage and age. It's okay to ask yourself some new questions. And that's what I've been doing. And I don't have all the answers. And I ask God for guidance and clarity about what do I want to do next? I know what I can do, could do, should, using air quotes around should do. But then I'd be like, I don't want to. Like everything I do at this stage, I want it to be in inspired action. I want it to be spirit led. I want to feel good about it, not forced about it. And